Hi y'all, Tracey, Trials of a Long-Haired Girl here. Wanted to take a minute and just say thank you to Dish with D for including me in this Meatless Monday collaboration. There are, I think, 15 or 16 other people besides myself participating in this. And I know that is an undertaking that is not necessarily for the faint of heart, because getting it all together, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you don't think about until you have done one or two or more. But as you will see in the video that's coming up, I did a lazy man lasagna. The points for that are: for green, it is 7 points. For blue, it is 7 points. And for purple, it is 5 points. Really, quite honestly, the points come from the cheese on purple. Because the marinara sauce that I use is the 0 point marinara. For purple, really, it's the cheese that gets you. And I could decrease the cheese, but I feel like if we're not having meat or something else with it, that it's okay. The points where blue and green are concerned come from both the pasta and the cheese. Because the pasta is, while I'm using whole wheat, and I think it's a better choice for my family, it still has points on purple, and on blue and on green, even though it is 0 points on purple. But quite honestly, I weigh out what I eat. I weigh out my pasta before I cook it, because it works for me. I know not everybody works purple that way, but that's the way I work it. Anyway, thank you again to Denise with Dish with D for including me in this collaboration, and hopefully you will find somebody else within this collaboration, maybe somebody you haven't seen before, somebody that you enjoy some of their other videos. Hopefully you'll find something that you like in this. There are so many great options within this YouTube community, but I believe everybody who is participating in this is all Weight Watchers. So I hope everybody has a fantastic week. Enjoy it. Make sure you do what you need to do to work the program to the best of your ability. I hope everyone. Hi y'all, Tracey, Trials of a Long-Haired Girl here. We are going to make something that I have actually seen. I saw somebody make it on a YouTube video, although she made it with meat. And when my daughter decided to go meatless, I decided to adapt it to meet our needs. So basically what you're going to need, I use the whole wheat. I use the penne rigata. I'm sure I'm butchering it, but yeah, I use the penne pasta. You're going to need some Italian seasoning. I use the Kirkland brand of the Parmesan. You're only going to need 4 ounces. And then I have 2 packages because I have a partial here of the organic mozzarella. I use this entire container of the ricotta cheese and my homemade marinara. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this and actually put it in the freezer, because we just had it last week and I don't want to make it quite so soon for us to have for dinner. But it's really easy. Once you we're only going to use half of this box, so I'm literally going to weigh out 8 ounces. You're going to boil your pasta, and then I season my ricotta with some of the Italian seasoning, which by the way is also in the marinara sauce. But I season it after I drain my noodles, and then I just mix it together. I put a little of the marinara, which you'll see, put a little of the marinara on the bottom, mix some of the noodles and the cheese. On top of that, add a little more marinara, a little more of the noodles and the cheese, a little more marinara, and then I top it with cheese. It's really, really easy to do. Then once that's done, I put it on 350 in the oven for 30 minutes. And that way it makes sure that everything is warmed through, and it's really good. Okay, so let's get started. Let me get my scale, get everything measured out, and I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, I have taken my pasta off the water, or out of the water. I have drained it. Now, I put my pan back on my hot burner. You can do it however you would like. And there is, by the way, no egg in this. I just put it all back in my hot pan. And honestly, I can't tell you for sure. There's probably a couple teaspoons. I just shake until it looks good to me. Then I take my drained pasta and I put it back in here, and I mix it with the ricotta. Let me grab my pan. Okay, so I have my pan. I'm going to take some of my marinara and put it on the bottom. Again, I use my homemade marinara. I know what's in it. You can use what you would like. I know there are some low point varieties, but this one is 0 points. So it works for me and for our family, so that's what we use. And then we're going to put some pasta, and I just mixed my Parmesan and my mozzarella together, so we're just gonna put some on here. More marinara. And honestly, one of the reasons that I like doing this with my marinara, aside from the fact that I know what's in it, is that it's 0 points. I don't have to worry so much about what how much I put on. But generally, I mean, you see these Ziploc containers. I generally do at least 1.5 of these, sometimes more, to be honest. And then more pasta. And more cheese. I mean, you could always use a cheese blend. I prefer this. And then I'm just going to finish this off with the rest of my 0 point marinara. This recipe is my spin on the Skinniest Dish 0 point marinara. I like it. It works for our family, so that's what I use. And then I will use the rest of my 4 ounces of cheese and put it on the top. This has quickly, I'll be honest, become one of my daughter's favorite dishes. Like, when I ask for meal ideas, this is one of the things that she does request. It is, again, what I would ordinarily do at this point is I would put it in a 350 degree oven for 30 minutes. Points, hold on. Okay, the points for this, the way I have made it using the Trader Joe organic mozzarella, and the Kirkland brand Parmesan cheese, the whole wheat noodles. It is for blue and in green, it is 7 points. For purple, it is 5 points. So it's still not a really low point meal. And I say low point because I generally try to do 5 points or under as a low point meal. So it's not necessarily a low point meal. But it's good, it's filling, and it's one of my family's favorites. If you try it, I hope you enjoy it. Again, I would like to thank Dee with Dish with Dee for inviting me to be a part of this collaboration. I will also put the recipe on my blog, so if you want to have that, it will be there. So I hope everybody has a wonderful President's Day and a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you again soon.